This person fell in love with you, even with the age diff. God wants you to listen this now. My beloved child, don't skip, because the moment you press pause, the truth meant for your heart will slip away. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, a revelation has been placed in your path, one that has crossed time, age, distance, and every barrier ordinary people fear. Someone has fallen in love with you. Not because it was easy, not because it was expected, but because their soul recognized yours long before their mind understood it. And yes, the age difference that everyone else whispers about? That is the very thing that God turned into a bridge between two destinies instead of a wall. Don't blink now. The story is just opening. You must hear this clearly, their love didn't happen overnight. It began quietly. In moments when they watched you speak, when your presence softened something inside them, when your smile fixed wounds you didn't know they carried. They tried to ignore it. They tried to tell themselves it was wrong, impossible, too complicated, too risky. They even distanced themselves for a while, thinking the age gap made them unworthy of you. But every time they walked away, life pushed them back toward you, stronger, deeper, more certain than before. Stay till the end. Because this truth is shaping your journey at this exact moment. But here's the part that will surprise you: God didn't just watch this love grow. He orchestrated it. The age difference you think is a problem? God used it as protection. He knew you needed someone whose maturity could steady your storms. He knew they needed someone whose pure heart could melt the defenses they built over years. He aligned your timelines like two stars finally moving into the same orbit. And the person who loves you? They've been battling their own fears, their own insecurities, their own hesitation, not because they doubt you, but because they fear losing you. Don't skip, every second matters. There is something once in a lifetime happening here. This person has reached a point where hiding their feelings is becoming impossible. They've tried to act normal, tried to maintain distance, tried to pretend none of this affects them. But the truth? Your name hits their heart differently. Your voice rewrites their entire day. And the moment they realized God Himself kept bringing your energy back into their life, they understood it wasn't coincidence. It was calling. Destiny. A divine nudge telling them, look, this is the one you weren't prepared for, but the one you were meant for. Stay till the end, something bigger is coming. Listen closely now, because this is the turning point. God is preparing a moment where their confession will not come as fear, but as courage. Where the age difference will no longer feel like distance, but like destiny. Where everything they've held back will finally rise to the surface. And when that moment arrives, you will understand why God asked you not to ignore this message today. Why He brought you here. Why He whispered this truth into your path. Don't skip. The next part will reveal what they've been hiding deep within their heart, something they wanted to tell you but never could. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Listen carefully, divine soul, because what comes next will shake every assumption you ever made about this connection. Don't skip. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. The person who fell in love with you, despite the age gap, despite the doubts, has been carrying a truth so powerful it kept them awake on nights when the world slept peacefully. They tried to hide it, tried to suppress it, tried to bury it under logic, but love does not listen to logic. Love listens to destiny. And destiny has been pulling them toward you like a tide that never retreats. There is a secret they've been holding back, one they never dared to say out loud. Whenever they pray, your name rises in their heart before anything else. Whenever life goes silent, it is your voice they hear. And whenever fear tells them to walk away, something divine pushes them forward. Don't skip, because this is not an ordinary confession. This is once-in-a-lifetime energy. They have started seeing signs everywhere, signs that God Himself is guiding them toward you. Repeating numbers, dreams where your face appears, moments where your presence shows up at the exact time they needed reassurance. They didn't believe in meant to be before. But now they do. Because of you. But here's the twist that will shock you: while they are falling deeper, they also believe you deserve someone better, someone younger, someone without the complications they carry. They keep doubting their worth, not because they don't love you enough, but because they love you too much. They are terrified of being a burden, of disappointing you, of not being enough in your eyes. Those insecurities have stopped them from taking a step forward. A step they desperately want to take. Stay till the end, because this fear of losing you has become the very reason they are preparing to come closer. Now, listen closely, because this is where the divine alignment begins to unfold. The person you think is quiet? They observe every detail about you. The person you think is distant? They are holding themselves back for your comfort. The person you think doesn't feel anything? They feel everything so strongly it overwhelms them. Don't skip. Every second of this is unveiling their hidden truth. God has been softening their heart, dissolving their fears, and guiding them toward courage. And for the first time, they are considering telling you everything, not through hints, not through silence, but through words that carry the weight of their soul. Before this part ends, one more thing: this person has made a decision. A decision that will change the entire direction of this story. They are preparing themselves. Not just emotionally but spiritually, to step out of fear and into truth. Stay till the end, because in the next part, you will learn exactly what they are planning to do, why the timing is divine, and how God is about to merge your two paths in a way neither of you saw coming. And yes, share, comment, and subscribe, not for the channel, but so that this divine message reaches the ones God is trying to awaken today. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. Hear this, chosen heart, because what you're about to discover will change how you see this entire connection. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. The person who has fallen for you, quietly, intensely, fearfully, has reached a point where hiding their emotions is no longer possible. They've spent nights replaying moments with you, questioning every glance, every smile, every silence. They've tried convincing themselves that the age difference makes this impossible. But their soul refuses to let you go. No matter how much they run, they keep circling back to one truth: you feel like home. And they can't unfeel that anymore. There is something they have not told anyone, not even their closest people. Recently, they had a moment of realization so strong it stopped them in their tracks. It was a moment where they understood that what they feel for you is not temporary, not attraction, not infatuation. It is something deeper, older, divine. They didn't expect it. They didn't plan it. They didn't even want it at first. But love arrived anyway. Don't skip, because this next part will surprise you. They've noticed how your presence shifts their energy, how your absence creates an emptiness they can't explain. They've noticed that God keeps pulling your paths together in small, subtle ways, ways that no coincidence can justify. But here's the part they've been struggling with. They believe you might walk away if you knew the depth of their feelings. They fear overwhelming you. They fear being misunderstood. They fear that the age difference might make you doubt their intentions. So, they've been holding themselves back, loving you from a distance, praying for you in silence, watching over you without asking for anything in return. Stay till the end, because the truth behind their silence is more powerful than you think. Silence isn't their choice, it's their shield. And they're slowly realizing that hiding love doesn't protect them, it only hurts them. Now something divine is happening inside them, something they can't ignore anymore. They've started preparing their heart to speak. Not impulsively. Not carelessly. But with full honesty. Their fear is slowly turning into courage. Their doubts are melting into clarity. And they're beginning to understand that God placed you in their life not to scare them, but to awaken them. Don't skip. This transformation is the key to what comes next. They are ready to take a step, not a reckless one, but a destined one. A step toward truth. A step toward you. A step that will finally break the silence between two hearts that have been communicating in ways words never could. Before this part closes, know this: they are not waiting for the perfect moment anymore. They are creating it. Life, timing, destiny, everything is aligning quietly behind the scenes. The next part will reveal the sign they recently received, a sign that convinced them that you are not just a passing presence, but a divine connection meant to unfold. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Beloved soul of destiny, don't skip, stay till the end, because what you're about to hear is the turning point of this entire story. Something huge is waiting for you. The person who fell in love with you, despite fear, despite the age difference, despite every doubt, recently received a sign so powerful that it shook their entire understanding of fate. A sign that whispered, "Stop running. This connection is real." They tried to ignore it at first, but the sign kept repeating, louder each time, until they finally understood: God is asking them to move toward you, not away from you. This sign didn't come in a dramatic moment. It came quietly, when they were thinking about you, wondering whether they should let you go to protect you. In that moment, they heard something inside, an intuition, a pull, an inner voice that said, "This is not accidental. This is alignment." And from that moment onward, your presence stopped feeling like a question and started feeling like an answer. Don't skip, because this revelation is the reason they are no longer able to ignore what their heart has been screaming for so long. Every fear they once had is slowly dissolving into certainty. But here is the part that will surprise you. The age difference they once saw as a barrier, they are now seeing it as a blessing. They are realizing it's the very thing that makes the connection unique, balanced, and spiritually aligned. You bring a light, a freshness, a purity. They bring stability, wisdom, and emotional grounding. Together, it forms a harmony that God Himself designed. They've started understanding that the world may judge, but destiny doesn't. Don't skip, because their perception has shifted completely. And this shift is what's pushing them to step out of silence and into truth. Now, something else is happening, a change so deep it's affecting how they behave around you. They're becoming more intentional, more present, more aware. They're listening to you in ways no one else ever has. They're noticing your emotions even when you don't speak them. They're feeling your energy even from a distance. This is not ordinary love, this is soul awareness. God has begun opening their heart in a way they can't control anymore. Stay till the end, because this internal awakening is what will lead them straight to you. And before this part ends, hear this clearly, they are preparing for a moment where they will finally reveal what they feel, not halfway, not in hints, not through mixed signals, but completely. They want to be honest. They want to be brave. They want to meet destiny halfway. And you will feel this shift soon. Their actions will change. Their energy will change. Their presence around you will change. The next part will reveal exactly what step they are planning to take, a step that will bring you closer than ever before. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And yes, share, comment, and subscribe so this message reaches every soul who needs clarity today. Gentle heart chosen by fate, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This part reveals the moment everything quietly shifted inside the person who loves you, so deeply, so silently, so unexpectedly. They've been holding their feelings like a secret flame, afraid the world would judge them, afraid the age difference would create distance, afraid you would misunderstand their intentions. But recently, something happened, something that changed their fear into a quiet, steady courage. And from that moment, they knew. They can't keep loving you from the shadows anymore. It happened on a day they weren't thinking about love at all. They were going through their usual routine, distracted, tired, lost in thoughts. Suddenly, a memory of you surfaced, your laughter, your eyes, a small moment that you don't even remember. But they remembered. They remembered it so vividly that it made their heart tighten. And in that instant, they realized something powerful, you've become a part of them without their permission. Don't skip, because this realization is what awakened something divine inside them. For the first time, they stopped asking, "Why do I feel this?" and started asking, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And here comes the surprising part, they finally accepted that this connection isn't random. They began seeing the age difference not as a gap but as a design. You showed them parts of themselves they forgot existed. They showed you stability you didn't even know you needed. You heal each other in ways no one else ever did. They've started believing that God placed you in each other's paths at precisely the right time, for growth, for love, for transformation. Stay till the end, because this acceptance is the foundation of the decision they're about to make. Now listen closely, the person who once feared telling you anything is planning to step forward. They're preparing to show you their feelings not through dramatic gestures or overwhelming confessions, but through small, intentional moments that reveal the truth gently. They want to approach you respectfully, carefully, lovingly, making sure you never feel pressured, confused, or uncomfortable. They want to honor you. Protect your peace. Value your heart. This is not impulsive love, this is mature, grounded, soul-level love. Don't skip. Because the energy around them is changing, and soon you will feel it too. Before this part closes, know this: they are preparing to choose courage over silence. They are ready to let their guard soften. Ready to let their heart speak. Ready to trust the connection God planted between you. And the step they're planning will bring both of you to a moment where truth can finally breathe. In the next part, you will discover the exact sign God sent that pushed them to move from fear to faith. A sign that revealed this love is not just emotional, it is destined. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Awakened heart walking toward truth, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. What you're about to hear is the moment everything changed inside the person who loves you, so deeply, so silently, so bravely. They were carrying their feelings quietly, living between courage and hesitation, wanting to step closer yet fearing they might lose you. But then, destiny intervened. God sent them a sign so undeniable, so precise, so personal that it broke every wall of doubt they had been hiding behind. It happened when they were alone, thinking about whether they should stay silent forever. They wondered if the age difference made things impossible, if their emotions were too heavy, if their presence in your life was meant to be temporary. In that moment of confusion, something unbelievable happened. A message, a word, a moment, a symbol, you, appeared at the exact second their heart was questioning everything. It wasn't random. It was divine timing. It was God saying, "Stop doubting. This connection is real." Don't skip, because this sign didn't just reassure them. It transformed them. From that moment, their internal world shifted. Every fear that once held them still began to melt. Every insecurity about the age difference started fading. Every question they carried turned into clarity. They realized that their love for you wasn't a mistake, wasn't an illusion, wasn't a fantasy. It was a calling. A calling that matched the rhythm of their soul. And with that realization came a new emotional strength. A strength to believe that they are meant to express what they feel, not suppress it. Stay till the end, because this awakening is guiding every step they are preparing to take. But here's the surprising part: they didn't just see the sign. They felt it. Deeply. Physically. Like a shift inside their chest. Like their heart whispered, "Move closer. It's safe." Since that moment, you've been appearing more in their thoughts, more in their dreams, more in the quiet spaces of their day. They feel you even when you're not around. They sense your emotions even from a distance. This is not ordinary love. This is soul intuition waking up. Don't skip, because this rising awareness is the reason they are almost ready to take a bold step. Before this part ends, listen clearly: they are preparing to reveal their feelings in a way that honors your comfort and their truth. Not with pressure. Not with fear. But with genuine, steady clarity. They want you to know how you changed them. How you softened them. How you brought a light into their life they didn't know they were missing. In the next part, you will find out exactly what step they are now planning to take, and why that step will change everything between you. Don't skip, stay till the end, something massive is waiting for you. Radiant soul standing at the edge of destiny, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment where the entire story shifts. Where everything they've been feeling, hiding, suppressing, finally starts moving toward the surface. The person who loves you, beyond fear, beyond age, beyond doubt, has reached a point where silence is no longer bearable. Their heart has been whispering your name for too long, and now it's becoming impossible for them to keep pretending they don't feel what they feel. Every step they take now is guided by courage, courage that came from the sign God placed in their path. Here's what you need to understand: their decision wasn't impulsive. It wasn't emotional. It wasn't made in a moment of weakness. It was made in a moment of clarity. After that divine sign, they realized something life-changing: loving you isn't a risk, losing you is. And ever since that realization, they've been preparing something gentle, something honest, something that will bring you closer without overwhelming you. Don't skip. Because the step they're about to take is not about confession, it's about connection. They want to show you their heart slowly, respectfully, genuinely. They want you to feel safe, valued, seen. But here comes the part that will surprise you: they've already begun giving hints without realizing it. Their tone around you is softer. Their eyes linger a little longer. Their responses carry more depth. Their presence feels more intentional. They are becoming protective of your emotions, careful with their words, mindful of your comfort. They're not doing this to impress you, they're doing it because love has reshaped them from the inside. Stay till the end. Because this shift in their energy is the key to understanding what's coming next. This is someone preparing their heart, step by step, for something they once believed was impossible. Now listen closely, because this is the revelation of this part: they are planning to initiate a deeper conversation with you. Not a confession. Not a dramatic reveal. But a moment where they will open a small, honest window into their feelings. A moment where their guard will soften. A moment where they will let you see their sincerity without crossing your boundaries. This moment will be subtle, but unforgettable. You will feel the warmth in their words. You will sense the trembling honesty behind their calm tone. You will notice the way their presence suddenly feels closer than ever before. Don't skip, because destiny is moving quietly, aligning everything around you. Before this part closes, hear the truth clearly. They want to step toward you with respect, with maturity, with genuine intention. The age difference that once scared them no longer feels like a barrier. It feels like purpose. It feels like divine timing. It feels like the reason they can love you in a way that is steady, thoughtful, and deep. In the next part, you will discover the exact moment they've been preparing for, the moment that will mark the beginning of a new chapter between you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Precious soul standing in the light of revelation, don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What unfolds here is the moment everything inside them finally begins aligning with the destiny God wrote long before either of you understood it. The person who loves you, quietly, deeply, consistently, has reached a point where destiny is moving faster than their fear. They can feel it. You can feel it. Something between you is shifting, softening, awakening. And now, the moment they have been preparing for is drawing near. They've realized something powerful. Love isn't expressed only through words, it is expressed through readiness. And right now, they are becoming ready in ways they never imagined. They used to feel insecure about the age difference, worried about how the world would see them, afraid you might misunderstand their intentions. But now, their heart has entered a state of clarity. A state where they no longer see the age gap as a weakness, but as a sacred balance. You bring light, they bring wisdom. You bring warmth, they bring stability. You bring new beginnings, they bring grounded devotion. Together, it forms a harmony they can't run from anymore. Don't skip, because this realization is the root of the step they're preparing to take. Now here's the part that will surprise you. They have been rehearsing a certain moment in their mind, again and again. Not a grand confession, not a dramatic declaration, but a simple, honest opening line. A moment where they let their guard soften just enough for you to feel the sincerity they've been hiding. They've imagined how they'll speak, how they'll look at you, how gently they'll choose their words. They want to show you their heart without overwhelming yours. Stay till the end. Because this planned moment is approaching sooner than you think. And something else is happening. They've begun noticing how you react to their presence. They've noticed the subtle shifts, the way you listen, the way you look at them, the way your energy settles when they're near. These tiny moments have given them courage. They feel seen by you in ways they haven't felt seen in years. They feel valued in ways they almost forgot how to receive. Every time you treat them with kindness, every time you show them respect, every time your eyes soften, something inside them whispers, "It's safe to love this person." Don't skip, because your energy is the very thing guiding them toward their next step. Before this part ends, here is the truth you need to hear. They are ready to initiate the moment they've been preparing for. They are ready to open up. Ready to be honest. Ready to let the connection breathe. Their plan is simple. Create a moment where the two of you can speak freely, without pressure, without noise, without fear. A moment where truth feels natural, not forced. In the next part, you will discover the exact emotion that will push them into taking that step, the emotion that turns silent love into spoken destiny. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Fragile yet fearless heart chosen for this divine connection, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment where their deepest emotion, the one they've been hiding under layers of silence, finally begins to overpower every fear they once carried. The person who loves you didn't just fall for you gently, they fell for you completely. And now, one specific emotion inside them has grown so strong, so undeniable, that it is pushing them straight toward the moment they can no longer avoid, the moment of truth. That emotion is longing. A longing that does not fade with time, distance, logic, or fear. They've tried everything to calm it, distraction, silence, distance, denial, but nothing has worked. Because this longing isn't physical, it's spiritual. It comes from the soul, not the mind. They miss you even when you're right in front of them. They replay your words even when the conversation is over. They feel your absence even in the smallest gaps of the day. Don't skip. Because this longing is what finally convinced them that this connection is not meant to stay hidden anymore. But here's where things get even more powerful. They're not longing for attention. They're not longing for validation. They're longing for understanding. They want you to know what you mean to them. They want you to see the depth behind their silence. They want you to feel how sincerely, how respectfully, how carefully they hold your heart inside theirs. They want transparency, not confusion. Clarity, not mixed signals. Truth, not distance. Stay till the end, because this desire for understanding is becoming impossible for them to ignore. They've also realized something that shook them. Every time they imagine a future version of themselves, stronger, healed, more complete, you are always there, standing beside them. They didn't choose that image. It chose them. And that realization brought them to a point where hesitation no longer makes sense. They now understand that God placed this connection in their life not for pain, not for confusion, but for growth and destiny. Don't skip, because this clarity is what has given them the courage they once lacked. Before this part ends, here is the undeniable truth. They have made a final, inner decision. A decision that will change everything between you. A decision to step out of silent love and into spoken honesty. They're no longer waiting for the perfect moment, they're creating it. They're no longer hoping for a sign, they already received it. They're no longer running from their feelings, they're preparing to express them. In the next part, you will discover how they plan to reveal their truth, and what exact moment will trigger their heart to finally speak. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Steady-hearted soul standing at the doorway of destiny, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This part reveals how the person who loves you is preparing to reveal their truth, carefully, intentionally, and with a depth that will touch you in ways you're not expecting. Their longing has grown too powerful to hide. Their silence has become too heavy to carry. And now, the moment they've been avoiding is transforming into the moment they secretly crave, the moment where everything between you becomes clear. They've realized something important. Confessions don't always begin with, "I love you." Sometimes they begin with subtle honesty. A gentle opening. A shift in tone. And that is exactly what they're preparing for. They want the moment to be calm, not dramatic. Warm, not rushed. They want it to feel like truth flowing naturally, not like pressure placed suddenly. So the first step they plan to take is simple. They want to talk to you in a space where both of you feel safe. A private moment, not crowded by people, not disturbed by noise, not overshadowed by distractions. Don't skip, because this moment will be unforgettable, an unfolding rather than a confession. Here's the surprising part, they're not going to start with the age difference or their worries or the obstacles. They're going to start with you. With how you've changed them. With how your presence calms their storms. With how your kindness healed wounds they kept hidden for years. They want you to know that their love didn't come from impulse, it came from recognition. Recognition of your soul. Recognition of your strength. recognition of your light. Stay till the end, because this is the doorway into a truth they have never shared with anyone else. There's another piece of this unfolding, the trigger moment. The exact thing that will push their heart into speaking. And here it is. Your vulnerability. When you share something personal. When your guard softens just a little. When your voice carries even a hint of emotion. That will be the moment their heart steps forward on its own. They will see your softness, your sincerity, your trust, and something inside them will break open. Their fear will fall. Their courage will rise. Their truth will become unstoppable. Don't skip, because this is the moment destiny has been preparing from the very beginning. Before this part closes, hear this clearly. They are not rushing, and they are not hesitating anymore. They are aligning. Aligning with courage. Aligning with God's timing. Aligning with their own heart. They want to speak in a way that makes you feel safe, respected, valued. They want to express themselves without crossing any boundary, because the last thing they ever want is to hurt you or confuse you. They want clarity, connection, and truth. In the next part, you will discover what exact words their heart is preparing to say, the opening lines of the truth they've been carrying for so long. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Sacred soul standing closer than ever to the truth meant for you, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This is the part where their heart finally begins forming the exact words they want to say. The words that have been trembling inside them for weeks, months, maybe longer. They've been rehearsing it silently, rewriting it in their mind, imagining how you'll react, imagining how gently they need to express it so you never feel pressure, only sincerity. And now, those unspoken emotions are shaping themselves into sentences, sentences that carry both courage and vulnerability. Here is what their heart is preparing to say first. I don't know when it started. But you changed something in me. This line carries everything. They want you to know this wasn't a sudden rush of feelings. It was a transformation. A quiet shift. A slow awakening. They want to begin gently, letting you understand that their emotions didn't come from desire, or impulse, or loneliness. They came from recognizing your soul. From seeing parts of you that touched parts of them they didn't even know needed healing. Don't skip. Because this beginning is what sets the tone for everything that follows. The next words their heart is preparing sound like this. I feel safe around you in a way I can't explain. This is important to them, because the age difference once made them scared of how their intentions would be perceived. But safety isn't about age. It's about energy. They want you to know that you brought peace into their life, not chaos. That your presence didn't complicate them, it completed them. Stay till the end, because this emotional truth is the foundation of the confession they've been building toward. Then comes the line that reveals their deepest vulnerability. I didn't plan this. I didn't expect it, but I can't deny it anymore. This is where their honesty becomes unmistakable. They want you to know they didn't choose this connection lightly. They didn't chase it. They didn't force it. They felt it. And feeling something this profound terrified them at first. But now, they're ready to embrace it. Don't skip, because this line brings you straight into their heart, into the part of them that has struggled, fought, and finally surrendered to the truth. And finally, the sentence they have replayed 1,000 times, the one they want to say with calmness, respect, and unwavering clarity. What I feel for you is real. Not dramatic. Not overwhelming. Not rushed. Just real. This is the line that reveals their sincerity without pressuring you. The line that shows maturity, not impulsiveness. The line that opens a door instead of pushing you through it. This is how they want you to understand their feelings, not as a demand, but as an offering. Stay till the end, because this revelation is the beginning of connection, not the end of comfort. Before this part closes, know this: they are not preparing these words to win you, they are preparing them to honor you. To respect your boundaries. To be transparent instead of silent. The next part will reveal what happens inside their heart moments before they finally speak these words, and what final confirmation God gives them before their truth reaches you. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Beloved soul standing at the brink of a life-changing truth, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This part reveals what happens inside their heart just moments before they finally speak the words they've been holding back for so long. The person who loves you, deeply, respectfully, silently, reaches a point where their emotions and God's timing collide. And in that collision, something inside them becomes unshakably clear. This is where their inner world transforms into certainty. Right before they speak, their heart goes through a storm, quiet, internal, intense. They replay every moment with you, the way you smiled at them without effort, the softness in your voice when you were tired, the respect you showed even when they felt unworthy, the comfort you brought without even knowing it. These memories hit them harder than ever, and suddenly, all the doubts they carried about the age difference, the situation, the timing, begin to fade. They realize they're not nervous because they're unsure, they're nervous because they care too deeply. Don't skip, because this emotional shift is the final step before truth becomes reality. Then something divine happens, subtle, but unmistakable. A moment, a phrase, a look, a sign from God lands softly in their heart like a whisper saying, "It's time." It might be your voice. It might be a memory. It might be a sudden calmness that feels supernatural. But whatever it is, it washes over them with unimaginable clarity. All the fear they once carried suddenly feels small. All the hesitation feels unnecessary. All the reasons they told themselves to stay silent feel powerless. This is the moment where God's timing aligns perfectly with their courage. Stay till the end, because this is the pulse that pushes them toward you. Now comes the part that will surprise you. They aren't thinking about what they will gain by telling you. They're thinking about what they will lose if they don't. They imagine walking away without ever letting you know what you mean to them, and that thought hurts more than rejection ever could. They imagine carrying this silent love for years, never knowing what it could have become. And the fear of regret becomes stronger than the fear of vulnerability. Don't skip, because this is the emotional breakthrough that finally pushes their heart to open. And in the last quiet second before they speak, something beautiful happens. They feel peace. Pure, calm, God-given peace. It's as if their heart whispers, whatever happens next is meant to happen. They stop worrying about age. They stop worrying about judgment. They stop worrying about whether they're enough. In that moment, they trust destiny. They trust timing. They trust the connection. They trust that speaking truth is better than living in silence. That peace becomes the permission they needed all along. Before this part closes, hear this truth. They are now emotionally, spiritually, and courageously ready to speak. The fear is gone. The hesitation is gone. The silence is ending. In the next part, you will discover the exact moment, the setting, the energy, the feeling in the air, when their truth will finally reach you. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Destined heart standing in the warmth of unfolding truth, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This part reveals the exact moment, the atmosphere, the energy, the unspoken alignment, when their truth finally begins moving from their heart toward your ears. This isn't a random moment. This isn't accidental timing. This is the moment destiny has been quietly weaving from the very beginning. It happens on a day that feels strangely calm, almost too calm. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud, nothing stressful. Just a gentle, balanced atmosphere, as if the universe is holding its breath. You're there. They're there. And for the first time, the distance between you, physical or emotional, feels smaller than ever. They look at you and notice something different in your eyes, softness, openness, readiness. Something inside them responds instantly. Their heart, which once trembled with fear, now feels steady. Their breathing slows. Their thoughts quiet. It's as if God whispers, "This is the moment. Don't skip, because this inner stillness is the signal they've been waiting for." The environment around you becomes part of the message. Maybe it's a private corner, maybe a quiet walkway, maybe a simple room where only the two of you exist in that moment. There's no noise. No pressure. No distractions. Just presence. Just truth forming in the air. They notice how the light falls across your face. They notice how your energy feels peaceful. They notice how your presence fills the space with something calming, something familiar, something destined. Stay till the end, because this setting is not random. It's divine timing aligning with human courage. Then comes the shift, the exact moment their heart decides, "Speak now." They look at you a second longer than usual. Their eyes soften. Their guard melts. Their breathing changes. And for the first time, they're not worried about being misunderstood. They're not thinking about the age difference. They're not thinking about what might go wrong. They're only thinking about one thing: you deserve to know the truth. Their soul takes over where their mind once hesitated. Don't skip, because this is where their silence ends. They begin speaking, slowly, gently, carefully. Not with dramatic intensity, but with quiet honesty. And before the words of confession come, there is a moment of raw sincerity. They say something simple like, "Can I tell you something I've been holding for a long time?" That question carries months of longing. Weeks of fear. Countless unspoken emotions. It is the doorway. The signal. The beginning of everything. They watch your reaction, not to judge it, but to honor it. They want you to feel safe. They want you to know they're speaking from respect, not impulse. Stay till the end, because this single question opens a pathway that has been waiting for both of you. Before this part closes, hear this truth clearly. The moment has arrived. The setting is aligned. Their heart is steady. Their courage is awakened. Their truth is rising. In the next part, you will hear the first actual words of their confession, the beginning of the love they've carried silently, finally spoken into the world. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you.